Well, we all know Steve Spagnuolo is one of the best defensive coordinators by far in the NFL, and probably is going to be a Hall of Famer as a defensive coordinator. But should Steve Spagnuolo pursue become a head coach in the NFL?
Let's talk football.
Right, what's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the All Round Sports Podcast, where sports are everything on this channel. I'm your host, Antonio. Today, we are talking about Steve Spagnuolo, the defensive coordinator of the Kansas City Chiefs. After leading the Chiefs once again to another Super Bowl appearance, but have yet to pull the three-peat as I'm currently making this. But Steve Spagnuolo has been one of the best defensive coordinators in the NFL. He has 4 Super Bowl rings right now. If he pulls the three-peat, he would have 5. But the question is around Steve Spagnuolo that not a lot of people have talked about is should Steve Spagnuolo become a head coach in the NFL? Now, I'm going to talk about this here in just a second. We all know who the remaining head coaching candidate is, which is the New Orleans Saints. But I'm going to talk about that here in just a second. Before we get started, if you guys do enjoy this video, please be sure to do me a favor and smash that like button down below. Subscribe if you haven't already. But for now, let's talk about Mr. Steve Spagnuolo. Steve. Steve Spagnuolo. I do believe he has potential to become a good head coach. Because if we look at his history, he has 4 to maybe 5 Super Bowl rings as a defensive coordinator. Do you know one defensive coordinator in the league that has 4 Super Bowl rings? One of them came when he was with the New York Giants during that 2010 run when they faced Tom Brady and the Patriots. We all know what happened there. The other 3 came from the Chiefs. Maybe 4 if they do hold a three-peat this weekend. But if I'm looking at Steve Spagnuolo, I would look for the Saints to go after him. Steve Spagnuolo is a 1 in a million. He's a 1 in a million type of defensive coordinator. If he goes to the Saints to become their head coach, he would do amazing things for that defense. And my team has to face them next year, which if he becomes the head coach there, I might become a little bit more scared of them. But here's the main reason why. We already saw what their offenses looked like under Derek Carr and also Clint Kubiak, that is now in Seattle. The thing I look at the most is the talent they have on offense. But Steve Spagnuolo, the main reason I think he would fit perfectly in New Orleans is to get the defense cooking. We all know that. Remember when the Bounty Gate scandal? They had one of the most feared, dangerous defenses in the league. Now, of course, there was Bounty Gate, but that's another story for another day. But if Steve Spagnuolo goes to the New Orleans Saints and ups that defense, I'm telling you all this right now. You would not want to play the Saints. Because the defense, they've been known primarily for the defense. Steve Spagnuolo is a defensive coordinator. If they go out there and get Spagnuolo, the Saints could be dangerous in the future. Because Steve Spagnuolo, I look at as a really good head coaching candidate. I don't know why people are not putting him in that conversation. So I think that Steve Spagnuolo might become a head coach. But if he doesn't, he'll always go back to Kansas City. But we'll see what happens. But I'm hoping Steve Spagnuolo becomes a head coach. The one, help the Saints. And then 2, at least help the Chiefs with their defense. Because nobody wants to play that Chiefs defense right now. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. Do you guys think Steve Spagnuolo should become a head coach in the league? Let me know why or why not down in the comment section below. But anyways, hope you all enjoyed. If you did, please make sure to do me a favor and smash that like button down below. Subscribe if you haven't already. Until next time, I'll see you all in the next one. Ciao for now.